We're back from another stream. Let's go. Oh no, it's my bloody. Oh goddamn! I do apologize. I do apologize. That's the rain music that I had on last night, man. That was the rain music I had on last night. It was absolutely amazing. It was definitely exactly what I needed to get to sleep. But no, how's it going, lads and lasses? Hopefully we're back for another stream. Honestly, there's no time to waste. There's honestly no time to waste at all. We have got some mining to do. Basically, okay, right over here. As you can maybe even tell a little bit, we are actually really close to finishing off the rest of this flossing. I don't know what I don't know how far we are to being able to finish today's stream. I don't know if we could even we could try to push it. We could try to push to finish in today's stream. There's only like 50 blocks left. But essentially, what I'm trying to get at is that there's only about 50 blocks left. But also being able to reveal the roof as well. That might take a bit of time. Because essentially what's happening is with that is that we'll need to. It's essentially digging out an entire layer. Which I'm not entirely sure if we can really do yet. And also, Evelyn coming in with the first, and also hydration. My G, coming in clutch. Do appreciate it, G. Even though I drank a lot of water today already. Thank you very much. There's some delicious stuff there. But yeah, so like I said, I know that for a fact we can definitely finish off the rest of this whole dig or the rest of the flossing. But if we're able to actually completely reveal the roof, that's a bit of another deal. If I have to be honest, another dealio. Because again, that is the equivalent of doing an entire layer. Which before took us quite a while. Someone took the first, yes. Evelyn came in first, Mr. Bam Buns, and it wasn't me. It wasn't you. Honestly, you were too slow. You had one job. Oh, I love that. Oh, hey, to be fair though, hey, that's something to be proud of. Okay. But I don't know. We've got plentiful things to do. Today. And what we'll do is that, at the very least, we'll make a good start on revealing the roof, and then we'll see what happens there. Oh God, oh, no. My only weakness, death and pain and suffering. But no, hopefully you guys are doing okay though. I do apologize. That was a bit of a rant there. Yeah, hope you guys are doing okay. It's a Monday. We made it another week. Okay, the start of another week. The start of another productive week, man. Okay, the start of another productive week. And also, okay, I haven't been able to test around yet. But I have got well, bits of evidence. I've got it. Okay, I've got it. I haven't been able to test around with it just yet. Okay, and it's been on my list, but I'm just saying. Okay, just saying, man. I've got it. I got it, G. I got it. Okay, it's downloaded, ready to go. Okay, it's gonna be fantastic. Yay, another week of gaming, 12 hours a day. Hey, that's something to be proud of. What are you talking about? Okay. What I would suggest is that if you're in need of some content, okay, if you in need of some content, you can always just go ahead, okay, and just do yourself another perimeter. Man. Okay. I understand that gaming's a bit of an expensive hobby. Okay, going ahead and trying to sink in 12 hours a day into like loads of different projects or like loads of different games. That's a bit expensive. But if you need some support, just go ahead and I don't know. Dig out perimeter, be fine. Gotta get them all. Gotta get all them achievements. I gotta get all them achievements. What are you trying to 100% at the moment then? Achievements even. Achievements, achievements, and achievements. Okay. Pretty much same thing. Pretty much same thing. But no though. To be fair though, honestly, there's gonna be some new. Actually, believe it or not, I'm talking about achievements. This week will be the week of the Minecraft Tricky Trials update. On Thursday, it will be officially released. It'll be officially released Thursday. So it's gonna be a fun one. Okay, it's gonna be a fun one. Like I said, we have to be done with this project, or have to be at a really good point with this project by Thursday at least, so we can at least have a little bit of an explore of some tricky trials before we go back to it. Currently Hollow Knight. Oh, what a game! What a game! I was actually trying to 100% that as well, but then I absolutely failed at the last Pantheon. I lost motivation by that point because it was like it was coming up to about the 112-hour mark of playing that game, and I'm not gonna lie, it was starting to become a bit of a struggle. I was starting to have bigger and bigger breaks in between, and I was starting to get a bit worse and worse and worse. See, that's the thing though. That's the commitment though. That's the commitment though. When it comes to playing those type of games, it's like you have to essentially commit yourself to being as good as you were when you were playing it like regularly. So yeah, it's slightly frustrating. Yes, the last Pantheon is all I have left to see. That's the thing. Even the speedrunning challenges, I didn't take them. I didn't try to take the speedrunning challenges. Like, it was really just like odd bits and bobs. If you're actually interested, my Steam profile is literally my name, so you can go ahead and search me up. You can see what my 100 games are, 100% of games are. But basically, yeah, I had that issue. Like, I had like only like little bits left, but with the last Pantheon, 40. And like I was even getting to a point where I even got to the last boss. Multiple times. I think it was like 3 times. So I was definitely motivated to try and keep on playing. But again, like if you have any sort of break, that's just no. Ooh, wowie. Well, we have now figured out that we can survive a fall. We can survive a fall somewhat from all that hideaway, as long as we fly. As long as we fly. But no though. Anyway, I was getting so caught up in the pog. But that's my issue with Elden Ring. So much game. Exactly, man. Exactly. 3 bosses away as well. Yoink. Elden Ring sounds like a torture room. Yeah, they're literal torture devices, so you're on point. You're on point. I'm intrigued. Nah, that's the thing though. Like again, those type of games, I love them the bits. Like, what was it? I was able to 100% Dark Souls Remastered. I was able to 100% Dark Souls Remastered, but that was generally because of the fact that I was constantly playing the game. Like, I didn't play anything else in between. It was my game for such a long time. So it was like I was always at my maximum. But with something like Hollow Knight, I knew that as soon as I stopped playing, there was going to be a point where I was going to just have some skill fade. And you'd have to constantly catch yourself back up with yourself. You have to constantly catch yourself back up with yourself. Obviously, it's muscle memory, but you still need that. Like at least like 1 or 2 day break. But I don't know. Still impressed you 100% DS1. Honestly, me too. It was just so much fun, man. It was literally just such a fun game to play. Like it didn't feel monotonous at all. Even when I went ahead and like explored these different areas and I don't know, fought these different bosses over and over again, like it never felt too repetitive. It never felt too repetitive. But then with Hollow Knight, it was a bit of a different story. I felt like I was just constantly dying at the same like. I don't know, because the thing is, I guess with with Dark Souls 1, what I had and what I felt like was that I had the opportunity just to reset a little bit more. And like obviously there was like a little bit of a walk up. There's a little bit of a walk up, obviously, when it comes to like I don't know, fighting smog, and I think it's Lancer Dude. I can't remember what it was. There's obviously a little bit of a walk up to that whole final fight. But man, the last Pantheon in Hollow Knight lasts 40 minutes. Lasts 40 minutes easily. Before you get to the final boss, which is then considered one of the most difficult bosses in the game. So it wasn't even like you could get to the good part. It wasn't even like you can get to the good part or the best part sooner. Which that's the thing though. That's the thing with those type of games though. They're boss rushes. So I don't know though. I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight either way. But I just did not as much. No, I broke a pickaxe. I just didn't enjoy so much of the 100% in process. Same thing goes for Celeste. I was actually on the road to beating Celeste. 100% Celeste. Guess the last two things I had. Guess the last two things I had to get. The golden strawberries. The golden strawberries, man. Okay. Those boys, nah. Okay. You're saying to me that I'm gonna have to go ahead, okay, and go through a level, okay. You're saying to me I'm gonna have to go through a level without dying once, and my whole goal of the game up until that point was just to keep on dying, okay, to continually make like little bits of progress. That's not how I play, G. That's how I play hardcore, but that's not how I play more normal games, man. How I play normal games is I like that trial and error. I like being able to say I like to be able to make my mistakes, okay, and then make those little bits of progress, make those like little bits of progress each and every time. I absolutely love that feeling, okay, because it always makes you feel like you're making that like a little bit more of a step, in the right direction. But no though, I don't know. But that's probably why, though, I really did enjoy kind of playing Dark Souls. And obviously those type of games was that... Obviously, well, even with Hollow Knight, and that when you only had to deal with one boss... when you only had to deal with one boss, you always got to the good part first. Even if the boss had phases, you always got to the good part first. Not normally. Not normally, G. Okay, just saying. But no, though. Aside from all that jazz, though, honestly, I cannot wait. I've got some games in store, though. I still need to get through Dark Souls 2, actually. I still need to get through Dark Souls 2. See, the thing is, though, I'm just... No. I know I've got some skill fade now. Okay, I know I've got some skill fade now, man. Okay. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to go back to that game and not have to just relearn everything, but at like a later stage where I'm probably going to be dying a bunch. Don't want it. I don't want it, man. Very, very stinky. So we're probably going to go ahead and just put that on the back burner for now. Put that on the back burner for now and probably get through some other titles. Oh god. No. Stop falling off. Stop falling off, you silly man. Yes, silly man. And also, I keep on shooting my bow whenever I fall. I'm gonna be scared that at one point that arrow's gonna hit me. I'm scared like at some point that arrow's gonna hit me. And that's gonna do me a bunch of damage. That's gonna do a bunch of damage. DS2 deserves the back burner. It slightly does. It slightly does. Sadly. I don't know, it's just not as fun. It's just not as fun as the other one. Ah. Like, I just don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I just got bored. Maybe I just got bored of like the whole Dark Souls formula by that point, but I needed something a bit more spicy. At the moment though, like I'm in a bit of a story mode type feel. Okay, I'm in a bit of a story mode type feel where I'm wanting to play some more chilled out experiences. Some more chilled out experiences, but like still have that challenge of like, oh, I can at least attempt to 100% this if I wanted to. Which we did with Jak and Daxter 1, because you can't not do it. But to be fair though, yeah, I do have some plans of well, to be fair, you guys will be proud of me. You guys will be proud of me. Hopefully what I should be doing is I should be kicking up a new stream at some point soon. Let's just go ahead and just fill up some of these holes. I should be kicking up a new stream sometime soon on a new title once we get to a good stage in this project. Because obviously this project's my kind of main goal. So once we get to a good stage in it, then we'll probably celebrate with like with playing through something new. I'm a big on narrative. I'm big on narrative with those games. So the story did not vibe with me at all, and the rest just falls short. Really, that's something that's very interesting because obviously when it comes to DS2 or Dark Souls 2, I never really thought much of the story. Well, that's the thing though. The story was always ambiguous. Okay. It never really understood unless you had to go through a full-on video essay, which I did watch that later on, and it made a bit more sense. Like the whole snake eater and whatever, the whole snake being the big old man, like his role and everything. But yeah, even with Dark Souls 2, I could feel something was off. Like, the story didn't feel as tight, if you get what I mean. Because there's a simplicity as well, I guess. There's a simplicity in the complexity of it. Well, you can get the general gist. But if you want to go on ahead and actually look into the lore, my God, you'd be down a rabbit hole. But when I was like playing through the game, it just didn't feel like it felt like a little bit all over the place. Like I was trying to follow along, but then it kind of like cut itself short in some areas, and then tried to pick itself back up in others. Nah, gee. I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Okay, I think we'll just stick to making our own stories for now, if you get what I mean. If you get what I mean. There we go. But no, though. I don't know. That's the thing. I guess being gamers, we just nitpick like we nitpick these things because we generally do care about the series or franchise. So I think we should never take it as like something to be ashamed of. Because honestly, it's something to be proud of, really. And also, I didn't know that there was a bit of a hole here. Oh man. Reason for my teams are full of tears. But that's not how we used to appear. A lot of DS2 references to the first one. Oh, but this time it's different. Oh, exactly, man. Oh, but this time it's different, man. Okay. This time, we have this thing instead of that thing, but oh, wait a minute. That thing is different now. Like, Estus flasks? Nah, man. We have Estus shards. Okay. Oh, you want to heal? No. Ornstein comes back for some reason. Wait, he does? Ornstein, my man? The man that literally gave me a absolute ass whooping? Literally, to be fair, that boss fight, it was disgusting. Playing against Ornstein, or like Ornstein, but like after fighting Smo. So basically, there's a stage. So, for those that don't know, in Dark Souls 1, there's basically a duo, Smo and Ornstein, which basically one's a big old fat executioner, and the other is basically a huge lancer man. They basically do go in tandem together. They basically work together. But if you beat one or the other first, the other one gets a significant power up. So, like for example, when you go ahead and beat Ornstein for the first one, Smo will get his hammer basically charged to hell, and he'll unlock a few new moves. But basically, well, and also I think you also get like a health recharge or whatever. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting fight. But basically, Ornstein, okay. If you went ahead and fought Smo first, the executioner, and killed him, so that you're leaving the basically Lancer Man to last. Yeah, he just becomes massive. He becomes massive, and his range is just out of this world. But the thing is, though, when I was 100% in the game, that was the last boss I had to fight. So by that point, I was literally on New Game plus. The damage he was whooping me with. I had the best armor in the game, the one that was the most heaviest. Okay, I was a heavy player. Okay. I couldn't even stand near him. Okay. So being a heavy player with such a quick and long-reaching bow, that still did so much damage. Not good, man. It wasn't good. I think it wasn't the stone armor. It was, do you know... I think you might know this, Bebuns. It's the armor... Oh, it's like that kind of... What's the best, heaviest armor that you find in the city? Ah! Oh, not in the city. In the... Havel's armor. There it is. Havel's. I wore that armor. Like, all the time. That was mine. That was mine. But it was... Man... I didn't move fast. Okay. It wasn't good. But there we go. Yeah, he's just standing in the church. No point to him at all. I think they write it off as he's just an illusion. I didn't even realize about that. That is kind... Oh, and in the church as well. What can I say, man? You fat rolled that game? My god. What can I say, man? What can I say? I'm a... Legit, the thing is, though, man, is that when you had Havel's armor, you were just invincible. But when you hit New Game plus, you start realizing that, wait a minute, these guys are starting to do damage now. Wait, so, like, these guys are starting to do damage now. See, now, I couldn't really relax. I couldn't really relax. But I have to go for mid-roll at least. Wait, so I didn't realize. So are there like different types of rolls that you can do? Because obviously when you mentioned fat roll, mid-roll, I didn't realize that there was different types of rolls. OMG. No. Oh wait a minute. Did I just do a full-on? My god, I 100% of that game, and I feel like I've just absolutely committed a cardinal sin by asking that question. What can I say, man? What can I say, okay? I had one goal in mind. I had one goal in mind, man, and that wasn't to learn about the game, it was to beat it. Okay, it was to beat it. The armor has different weight values. The more, oh, the more you put on, the worse your roll is. How did you not pick that up? Oh, okay. Okay, now I get it. Okay, now I get it. I get it now. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So, yeah, I did fat roll then that whole entire game. I don't know, man. I understood that there was different weight values, okay, and you had, like, different rolls for each of them. Okay. But I didn't know, like, that was a proper term. Okay, I didn't know that was a proper term. Okay. But, ayo, that's nuts. But yeah, I guess then, if that's the case, yeah, I did fat roll that entire game. Nah, man, as soon as... So, basically, to put it into context, as soon as I picked up Havel's armor, that's basically what I just rolled with for the entire game. So, essentially, what you can essentially say is, yeah, from that point onwards, I was just this big boy. This big boy. If you go super lightweight, there we go. And with special rain, you do ninja flips. Wait, you do ninja flips? The hell? Wait, so you could become like a full-on ninja? Man, my skin's a ninja. My skin's a ninja in Minecraft. Oh my god. What the hell happened? What the hell has happened to me? I need to get a grip of myself. Totally. See, that's the thing though. I didn't even realize there was like even a jump button. I think it might have been because of the fact I was hunking on some weight. But if you want ninja stuff, go play Sekiro. See, that's another thing, man. It's the rest of those Dark Souls games I so want to play. I know that Sekiro would be something I would really enjoy. Also Bloodborne, Elden Ring, a bit of that Dark Souls 3. So I know that those games would be fantastic. But then again, though, like, I can't, man. I can't until I beat Dark Souls 2. I'd feel incomplete if I go ahead and play another Dark Souls game now without beating the second one. And now, I know that that's not... and now, don't get me wrong, I know that's not how games are meant to be played. They're meant to be enjoyed. But I've got this goal in mind, man. I have this goal in mind of not being able to pick up another title until I've beaten the previous one. I can't do that to me. I'll just feel just so out of it. But it is on my to-do list though. It will be on my to-do list. Once we eventually do get to go ahead and be like, okay, do you know what? I got no other games to play now. I'm gonna go ahead and just beat Dark Souls 2 so I can move on to Dark Souls 3. Then that's when the gaming starts. That'll be when the gaming starts. See, that's the thing, man. I'm just in my training arc at the moment. I'm in my training arc. See, like, I'm going ahead and playing like all these like different older games. Okay. Like, obviously, we're going through the Jack and Daxters. We're going through all like the PS2 titles, maybe doing a few 100% runs. Okay, kind of getting up my gamer skill, man. So that when we're ready to go, okay, we're going to be able to tackle the Dark Souls series with the full might of the flop. Okay, the full might of the flop. Like, no that shadow of a doubt. Which, to be fair, though, yeah, I do have a... oh, to be fair, though, that is actually something I wanted to mention. There is a... So, the Xbox Showcase went on last night, I believe. I think it was actually when we were streaming that it went on. And, dude, there are some cool games getting released. One of them being Doom: The Dark Ages. Okay, there's gonna be another Doom game. That looks so fascinating. There's also Fable. There's also Fable getting released as well. I don't know if it's gonna be a re-release or is it gonna be like a new title. There is new Skyrim, of course, new Skyrim Online. Atomfall, I believe. It's so good. It's so good. I want to play either Elden Ring or some RPG I have in my library. Hard to say. Play Civilization. Bam. Bam, easy peasy. Play Civilization. But that trailer looked sick. Yeah, honestly, man. The trailer was so cool. It got me really hyped to go ahead and try and play Doom. See, that's something we might actually do though, is I'm severely debating picking up the Doom franchise. Like just like from right in the beginning, and working our way up. Because I know that the games aren't that long. I know that like Doom 2016, Doom Return. Well, the only game I played was Doom 2016, and that was back in 2016. So I've had a good few years now to kind of completely, well, forget about everything I'd had to do, anything I had to do with that game, to basically go ahead and re-experience it for the first time. But if we start from the beginning as well, we can also play Doom Eternal. We can also play obviously the older ones as well. Get the full experience. Oh my god! But it's a new title. Okay, that's cool then. That's cool. Fable at least. See, that's still in my playlist. That's still in my playlist. But I think I've made my decision now. Sadly, with a console. I've made my decision now with a console. If I have to be honest, it's actually right underneath there, right underneath there. So I may have to keep that on the back burner for now. But honestly, it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. But I don't know though. I don't know. I think aside from that though, what other titles have I been quite interested? What you get? Oh, well. Well. Should I actually talk about it? Should I talk about it? Oh, let's talk about it. Basically, I got myself a PS3 Slim. I got myself a PS3 Slim. So I was able to win it off an auction. For mega cheap, man. For mega cheap, with a bunch of games. Okay. And also like a wireless controller, the normal controller. Okay, I got the whole shebang. Like literally, I've made money with this auction. I've made money, which is funny, which is really funny. But basically, yeah. Oh, nice. I know, man. I know it's so cool. The reason why I was a little bit reluctant to talk about it was that I needed to do some maintenance on it first. So I was able to open that bad boy up. I've got some new. I got myself some new thermal paste in there. So it's now running smoothly, running nice and cool now. Okay, had a little bit of a dust off. Changed the CMOS battery in there, so that's not gonna have any issues now. The only thing though is I had to pick myself up a new cable or I had to pick myself up a new ribbon cable for the front panel. I think I might have accidentally squeezed. I might have accidentally squeezed it a little bit too much. So the front power button doesn't go on. So I picked myself up some new ones. I'm gonna be probably putting those in tomorrow or the day after. Luckily the PlayStation works fine. It works fine. It's just I accidentally squeezed it. And that's a problem, yeah. It's a slight problem though. It's literally I picked them up and they've actually been delivered, so they've been delivered now. It's tiny as hell. They're tiny as hell. But they honestly, out of anything, for that to be the only issue, I'm quite proud of that. I'm quite proud of that. It still turns on though, because the thing is though, you can with a Bluetooth controller or Bluetooth PS2 controller, you can basically switch it on that way. Which I've already got all hooked up beforehand, so literally I basically just have to do everything from the actual PlayStation controller itself rather than the front panel, which is easy. It's easy. But no though, so yeah, the kind of plan of action though is one of the games I was able to get in that auction that is in the bundle. So the bundle, oh my god, man, it was beautiful. So it's 120 gig model. and there's about 24 games with it. 24 games with it. Plus a wireless controller, and also the box, all for around £61. Absolutely fantastic. But basically, with that kind of like little bundle, I got Red Dead, the original Red Dead. Okay, we're gonna be playing through that. We're gonna be playing through that at some point. We got Batman. We got the first Batman Arkham Asylum. We were able to get some random Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Some like Shadow of the Tomb Raider type deal. Don't know what was going on there really. We got Metal Gear Solid 4. Black Ops 1, 2, and Modern Warfare 2. That's another series I'd love to be able to get through at some point as well. I know that Call of Duty has definitely been a big part of my life, so I'd like to be able to kind of catch myself up with that. And I think, and aside from some FIFAs and stuff, which I'm probably gonna sell, yeah, we got that. Red Dead Redemption 1 is great. I know. I think it even has Undead Nightmare in it as well. Because when I was booting it up before I done all my maintenance work on it, which to be fair, I do have some pictures. Because obviously you gotta be proud of whenever you go ahead and successfully replace thermal paste within a console. It was dry. It was dry, man. It was drier than it was dustier and drier than, oh my god, there was nothing on it. There was nothing on the CPUs, man. There's nothing on them. I couldn't let that boy go ahead and play Red Dead Redemption 1. Okay, without having a little bit of that juice. Okay, need that little bit of support, man. A little bit of that support. But yeah, though. You should send me a list of those games. I don't want you selling the good one. Okay, so I got FIFA 11. Pretty good one. I got FIFA 13. To be fair, I can actually send a picture. I'll send a picture. I'll send a picture on Discord. Sell it. Yeah, sell it. There we go. So I'll send a picture on Discord. There we go. Let me go ahead and just put it on here. So if you guys are interested, the fire burn, a thirst and desire, press. There we go. It's time. It's time to game. There we go. That's what I got, man. And there's also a wireless PS3 controller as well. But I believe but basically it's in the Discord serving game and chat. But there we go. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Batman Arkham. There we go. I got Need for Speed Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, Tomb Raider 2, Little Big Planet 2. I got the trilogy of Assassin's Creed. I got the trilogy and also Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So we got a pretty good selection there. Which, I'd be fair, I've always had a little bit of an idea for. Battlefield Bad Company. We've got Gran Turismo, Alien vs Predator, Uncharted 2. So a nice little lineup, and also Red Dead and the games that we were talking about earlier. So yeah, honestly, if you have any suggestions on, if you guys any look at that list and you see that, wait a minute, that needs to stay, then definitely mention to me. Battlefield Bad Company 2 is special to me. I love that one. Is it like a See, whenever I see a Battlefield, man, whenever I see a Battlefield, I always kind of relate it to Battlefield 2042. Or when I played Battlefield 1, back in like 2016. I did not have much experience with those games. But it's one of the best online shooters. Ooh. See, now, okay. That is another thing I do want to mention as well. I do plan on probably jailbreaking this. Like, I kind of plan on jailbreaking it. So that we can play PS2 games on it as well. With, like, multi-mine and such. So, because the thing is, it's actually really, it's not that bad. It's not that hard to go ahead and run. But that's the thing. I'm not entirely sure if maybe that's something we should do. So I'm not entirely sure about like online games and such. I don't know. Either way though, I'm down to play stuff like that though. I'm down to play stuff like that. But maybe that's something we can actually give a shot though. But there we go. They did high destructive environments. You just blow up holes in walls real time. Oh my. Okay, so they were like the first ones to kind of do it. They were like the first ones to proper have those highly destructive environments. Ah, love it. Ah, you gotta love it, man. I think Battlefield is like the whole online shooter that kind of like popularized all that, if I can remember. And to be fair though, honestly, it kind of hyped it. I definitely know the series for that only. But when the finals came out and such, and I saw like loads of other people doing it, it kind of just started fading. But no. Nothing more satisfying than to shoot a sniper out of the building by blowing it up the building. Learn that boy timber. Learn that boy timber. See, now this is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, we need to get on these games. We need to get on these games. But yeah, though. But I do plan though, on doing some jailbreaking if I feel inspired. That's the thing though. I'm kind of like on the fence still with it. I'm still on the fence with the whole jailbreaking. It depends on what games are on the PS2 that are worth essentially me going ahead and jailbreaking it for. Like I do really want to play SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like I really want to play SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Okay, I don't think you guys understand this. Okay, I know that I can get I know I can get the rehydrated version. Okay, I know I can do that. Okay, but man alive, what I would do to get with my boy, to be able to play with the original the original game. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, man. But I'm not entirely sure though. I may not. It kind of depends. But because the thing is, there's a lot of HD remasters that are available. Like obviously you got even GTA San Andreas that has a PS3 HD remaster. So like as I see the catalog, kind of like even Shadow of the Colossus and Eco actually have HD remasters, which oh, Shadow of the Colossus, do I want to play that? Do I want to go ahead and tackle that franchise, that game? I know that is a beautiful experience. It's a beautiful experience, man. That every gamer should experience at least once. But obviously, what I'm trying to do, I guess, is like trying not to ruin too much of the integrity of the system. Because obviously, when you go ahead and, but I guess that's the thing though, is that because the fact I got a PS3 Slim, and it's really like I pretty much made money on it. I'm not really as fussed to go ahead and like mess around with it a little bit more so than I would normally do with like a PS3 fat version. Shadow is great. Oh, no, that's Shadow of a Doubt, man. No, that's Shadow of a Doubt. Hey, yeah. But yeah, though it's an interesting one because obviously when I had my PS3 backwards compatible version, it was essentially like I didn't want to touch it. Didn't want to touch it at all because it was actually quite expensive considering. Like, and to be fair, even still, it was still running like absolute ass. But with slimmer models, they essentially have much more cooling. They last a lot more longer. And they're overall just better. They're overall just better. But also, You almost have all of Assassin's Creed for the full story arc. Really, you're missing Revelations, I think, though. Ooh, okay, okay. See, now that is another title I've been kind of clocked onto for quite a while. Because the thing is, I do know that the Assassin's Creed games, or the Assassin's Creed games, are quite amusing. They're quite in depth, I believe, if I can remember correctly. They're very, very much in depth. So maybe we will get onto doing like a full on franchise run of that. And then they're a lot like sneaky, though. They're very much sneaky. And again, no, same thing goes for Batman Arkham Knight, though. Batman Arkham Knight, those, like the Batman Arkham series, I know that I definitely have wanted to go ahead and play through. See, there's just so much opportunity, man. There's so much opportunity. But yeah, though. After Assassin's Creed 3, the story does its own thing. The first games all connect, though. Oh, wait, really? Okay, okay. Oh, if that's the case, then that's not too bad. That's not too bad. As long as we've got the kind of like main storyline, I believe that's the best part. Because I know that like with what is it, the later titles, the much later titles, they're themed. Like they're like you got some like I don't know Olympus type stuff. You got Vikings. You've got I don't know like a different completely different area. Black flag onwards. Oh god, come on, back up here, here we go. Brilliant, man. Also, to be fair though, it's actually kind of mental, but I didn't realize it would take us this much time to go ahead and do this much area. It seems like we might have to only do like a little bit today. What I might do is that also just to kind of bring it back to Minecraft just quickly before we carry on. What I'm gonna be doing with this build is this dig. We'll probably try to start some of the dig today. But what I'll do is that tomorrow morning, if I have a bit of time, before I shoot off and do my thing, I'll try to get down some more mining so that we can essentially try to finish this whole thing off tomorrow as well. Because I'd like to be able to kind of finish this whole thing off, by at least the end of tomorrow. But it kind of depends. Obviously, it's just doing an entire layer does actually take quite a bit of time. Does take quite a bit of time, man. But no. Black flag onwards is just more like more assassins. Apparently, but although apparently Black Flag is amazing, never did play it. Oh, okay. Hey, maybe that's something you need to kind of dig your teeth into. Balance. I do believe like isn't it? Wait a minute. To be fair, if you have the PS2 or PS3, I think you can possibly play it. But I know, like, to be fair, I watched this really good, to be fair, video essay on like a lot of the politics, or how the story is portrayed in Assassin's Creed. I think it was from White. I think it was from like White Lights, I believe, or somebody else. They did like a really good in-depth kind of like no, it was Total Bacon Productions. There we go. About like the whole philosophy behind like a good and evil, and like a full-on regime. It's really good. It's actually really good. I'm gonna have to try and pull it for you guys if I can. But then I would not mind playing Black Flag. I just need to figure out the best way to play it. I'll get it on PC if I can. It's on Steam. Ooh, yes. Maybe try GOG. It might be on GOG actually as well. It could be a nice little way to kind of get yourself the full-on package. Get yourself the full-on package, man. Hey, maybe they want $40. CD keys. How about them apples? How about them apples? Honestly, man, this is can I genuinely be honest though? This is the reason why I've switched over to going on console. it's because to be able to, okay, so first of all, to be able to play, yeah, with this is the reason why I really dislike PC gaming sometimes, is that these publishers will go on things like Steam and mark up. Yeah, very funny. We already had a tool break earlier, Skidge. Okay, I'm already on that. I'm already on that. Also, how's it going, man? Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully you've had a good Monday. And hopefully your work hasn't been too stressful though either. That was a good one. That was a good one. Honestly. Honestly. But yeah, yeah, I don't mind getting Ubisoft getting ripped off. No, not without a shadow of a doubt, man. Not without a shadow of a doubt. I got him. Got him. Got him. Oh god, get me up here. Get me up here. There we go. But no, though, it is and again, that's why I get into when it comes to this PC game in general, and why I kind of switched over to PlayStation 3. It's so much more cheaper to be able to pick up like hundreds and hundreds of hours worth of gameplay, for just like only a few, for only like a few, for a few things, for a few bits, like for like a few pennies. Like you can pick up like the whole Arkham series, man, for maybe a tenner, at best. At best. Or better yet, you go. Or better yet, you go ahead and pick up the whole Assassin's Creed franchise for like a few pennies. It's so good. It's so good, man. Or better, even better yet, you can go ahead and pick yourself up Skyrim for a fiver, and then bam, it's so good. It's so good, man. But I don't know, though. I don't know. It's all very interesting. It's all very interesting. And something I guess I'm passionate in, because obviously, it's just with us being gamers, man. With us being gamers, man. Okay. I want to make sure that we get the best bang for our buck. I want to get the best bang for our buck. But also the fact that you're also getting a gold farm though as well, Skage, is a little bit concerning. It's a little bit concerning. Or I don't know if the server's been opened yet or not, to be fair. I might have to try and jump on later or something if I can. And then you just get ourselves up here though. Also, like even in terms of like game preservation and stuff like that. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. This is all you'll know, and this is all you do. Follow me. Yeah. But yeah, though, Vanilla Plus server. Oh, wait, Vanilla Plus. Wait, what do you mean by Vanilla Plus? What do you mean by Vanilla Plus? Do the bone, been burning both ends. Yeah, is it actually up though? I want to make it on there, pretty pog to do it with you, as I haven't touched. I want to make it on there, so pretty pog to do it with you. I haven't touched new crafters yet. Oh yeah, of course, man. To be fair, the new auto crafters are absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely sick. I cannot wait to go ahead and play around with them, though. I cannot wait to go ahead and play around with them. Let's go ahead and yeet out some of this, though. And hopefully we can get down here. Oh, home like that pain. Don't put food on that plate. Keep moving. Looking to the bone. Burning both ends. Trying to make ends meet before we're hungry again. But no, though. We'll get down here, though. Yes, we need to auto feed it into a bathroom farm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, man. See, now that's the thing, though. I can't, like, that's the thing, though. With the auto crafters, they are absolutely fantastic when it comes to bathroom. Oh, gonna be so good. Gonna be so good. But I don't know, though. I don't know. Actually, to be fair, though, talking about Minecraft, what we do need to check is, okay, so with how good we are doing in today's stream, I think what will, by the time that we hit the end here, we'll probably be at the hour and a half mark at the best, or at worst. Once we are able to get through that, and once we've been able to kind of crack on with that, we'll try to tackle then. Just do like a few layers, a few rows of the floor. Get that out of the way, and then we'll probably like end off around about there then. It's just gonna suck because essentially what we're gonna have to do is that we're gonna have to do an entire layer. Like this whole floor up here is an entire layer, man. It is really bad. We're gonna need to make sure that we get all of the different pickaxes in place. Okay, get all those different pickaxes in place. Okay. So it will probably take as long as we used to do it beforehand. Probably a little bit more. Actually, I don't think it's gonna be like a little bit more, but like we have to be a lot more wary as well because we don't really want to fall off. But I don't think it should be too bad. Though. I don't think it should be too bad as long as we're careful. As long as we're careful. Okay, as long as we're pogging, we should be good. We should be good, G. But no, though. We get ourselves down here. Okay, get rid of some of this. As per usual. As per usual. Well, I don't know. I got so many plans though. For both Minecraft and also gaming, man. It's gonna be so much fun. I also, to be fair though, I have been considering though as well, doing more Let's Play type content though, when it comes to doing the PS3 gameplay. As much as I do want to stream it, I'm also thinking like maybe it would be a more better format to have watched. If we're able to kind of like condense it down into like a nice video, into like a proper Let's Play as well. The thing is, I understand that not a lot of people can actually come and make it for these streams. I know that Minecraft Hardcore is like a very much streaming type game, but you wouldn't want to go ahead and like start up like a completely new story of something, and then kind of cut halfway through all the time. But I still think you need to do something for your YT peeps. Yeah, to be fair, I do need to do something for my YT peeps. Honestly, I've kind of neglected them, man. What I'll do is I'll send them that clip of me dying. Okay, see if I can get another clip popped off. Bam, nah. Look, man, they're starving. They're starving. Look, man. Okay, I've been cooking. Okay, I've been cooking. Okay, just the thing is though, is that unless I feel inspired, man. Unless I feel inspired, okay, to make something fantasticals. You won't get it. You won't get it, G. But that's the thing, though. I think that's probably why I really want to do like a Let's Play as well. Is that will also get me to be a bit more active on the YouTube side. Because then it's like we can kind of like separate then. We can kind of like separate then our Minecraft time. So like Minecraft time is going to be streaming time. And then our like Let's Play time, or whenever we want to go ahead and play through a new title, will be our YouTube time. So it'll make things like a little bit more, and that's not like I'm doing something more specific, like speedrunning, if I ever get into that, where it kind of requires me to stream. Then we can obviously do something. We can do some other bits with that as well. But and Flops, it's there for you too. Oh, awesome, man! Thank you. What I'll do is I'll get that. I'll hopefully get that hooked up at the end of after today's stream. Go ahead and check it out. Do I need any specific mods, or is this just gonna be just a normal client-side vanilla server so that I can just join in. Join in whenever I need. I send all the files you need. Okay, so I'm going to need to use Curse Forge. I just need to import the pack. No, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you, man. Awesome. From the file I sent. Sick. Also, can I design payment, please? I beg. So, to be fair though, I'm gonna have to have a look as well, because is it when you say vanilla plus, is it just like mainly quality of life stuff that you've probably added, like easy villages? There's also some resource packs, but you don't need all of them, just the hammer ones. Ah, I knew it. I knew you'd add the hammer pack into it. I knew you definitely go ahead and add the hammer pack. Quality of life mods and some data packs. That's fair then. That's cool. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, I like what you're putting down, man. I like what you're putting down, man. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sort that all that. Thank you. That'd be my hoosin'. And hopefully now, we should be able to do here. I mean, we won't have now long until the end here. Honestly, I cannot wait. The flossing. We won't have to snog the roof any longer. Honestly, they aren't as good as they used to be. But still used for strip mining. Oh no, no, to be fair though. Honestly, I can only... Man, I'm just saying, G. Okay, unless you're strip mining with a diamond pickaxe. Okay, that's the only way I need. Oh, delicious. I just want to mine. I just want to hold down the left click. Be on my way and bog it. It's good, man. It's good. In fact, though, it's actually going to be kind of interesting though, to see what this roof looks like by the end of all this. I wonder what this is all going to look like by the end of all this. I do know that, obviously, up until this point, we've only been really able to see, like, the floor of when we left it last. So, once we're able to kind of just even see what the roof looks like, just without that floor there, it's hopefully going to look quite cool. It's hopefully going to be worth the work. I know that obviously we haven't done like the proper flossing. I know that there's a completely different deal. I know that we're supposed to be going in between all these blocks and mining it out. But to be fair though, that would take up a lot of time. That would take up a lot of time, G. A lot of time. But to be fair though, I'm not as fussed on. Probably when we're on the ground floor though. When we're on the ground floor, that will be when I'm properly interested in trying to remove all these different bedrock, or all the things in between. Because obviously, we're going to be on the ground. We're going to be on the mine. So then we can go ahead and spend like a good few streams. I just kind of him chilling. Kind of like I guess what would be doing like the final little stretch. Just kind of making those final touches. But up here though, we're hardly ever going to be really looking up, unless we're just kind of looking from the whole fortress itself. But I think like these like little gradients as well of like red netherrack and basalt probably work out quite well with the bedrock, because then it'll have that kind of like nice little tint to it all. Which, to be fair though, I'll take. And I'm going to get ourselves to here. Could we get ourselves to here? There we go. Okay, another one down. How far are we? That is, oh my god, 2 more layers. 2 more layers, lads and lasses. And then we did it. And then we've done the good. We've done the good. Basically, just one more up and down. Basically, one more up and down. Come on. The final push. The final push. Oh, we've come so far. We've come so far. But no, though. Yeah. I think, though, definitely in terms of YouTube, though, I've got a few plans. But nothing set in stone just yet, though. I know that's one thing, though, I would love to be able to do, though, is I would want to make a time lapse of this whole dig. That is gonna be my goal. Once it's all done, because I generally do have the replay files from when we first started this. I have the replay files from when we first started this. Now, you tell me, if you had that much content, you would not try to do something with it. That'd be behoove, I guess, to be fair. Honestly, to be fair, yeah. That's a new word I've learned from a good old relative. Honestly, and to be fair, it's a nice word, but it's a nice word. But yeah, I'd be foolish. I'd be foolish to not go ahead and use it. I don't know if we're just gonna try and like try and cut it down into a. We could try and cut it down into a short. Dude, to be fair, that would be funny. 6 months of my life into 60 seconds. Okay. Let's see how much of an existential crisis I can get with that. Ah, fantastic. Ah, fantastic. Once we get through all this. Get through all this. But, no, though. Like I said, for now, it's on the back burner, though. Because at the end of that day, man, we're going to be gaming. We're gaming, G. We're having fun here. Don't want to rush anything. Okay, this is a big project. We want to actually be able to finish it. We want to be able to finish it first. Okay, before making all these big old plans. Before making all these big old plans, man. And there we go. Quickly get ourselves down here. Okay, and then hopefully in a second row now, we should be good to go. Good to go. Oh, and as well, that is another thing I wanted to mention. So I started watching the Clone Wars today, Star Wars, and honestly, man, actually it's not that bad. Actually, it's a lot more digestible, which I like. Like, the thing is, though, when you're watching things like Ahsoka, and, I don't know, Obi-Wan, although they are, like, really decent shows, like, I did enjoy my time with Ahsoka, even though that watching Ahsoka before Clone Wars is a bit strange decision. Personally, now I can't think about it. But it's been really cool. It's a lot more digestible because, again, like, the episodes aren't as long as well. Like, all the episodes aren't as long. Also, what we're going to do here is I'm thinking we're just going to go and run our way back up. So then we can just kind of, like, look at one side, I'm thinking, instead of trying to do it full. But, yeah, so the episodes are a lot more digestible. Like, they're only, like, 25 minutes long. But you got so much more references in them. Like, and there's also a little more. There's a lot more comedy in it as well, which I didn't expect. I didn't expect there to be much comedy. But they're like the droids, man, are full on having a grand old time with General Grievous, which is quite fun. It is quite fun. Obviously, I'm on like the 5th episode now, so then they're again easy to put on in the background while you're doing other bits. But it's kind of mental though, because again, I know that soon enough that's gonna be me done soon with the whole Star Wars universe, which is oof. I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this, man. Okay. It's been like my crutch. It's been like my crutch. What I'm gonna need to do is that I'm gonna need to get onto a new show quick. Absolutely quick. I'm thinking go for some Batman. Okay, a Netflix one. that like has all the series, or I go ahead and just do a bit of a celebratory splurge and get myself the whole regular show box set. Okay, regular show or Adventure Time box set, and it's be good then for the next decade. Be good then for the next decade. Which to be fair then, honestly, my god. My god. Such a good thing. Such a good thing. We've had it, like, between, like, regular show, though, and Adventure Time, oh my god. They are such good shows. I know that I'd really enjoy watching them as well. Like, for example, we've been obviously going through the whole Gravity Falls series. And I'm right now on season 2. Right now on season 2. And it's actually kind of sad, to be fair. We got some more backstory on Seuss. Which I think is like in Blendon's game. That's the specific episode that we're on. Season 2, episode 13, I think. Episode 12. Episode 14, I think, actually. So getting into the... So we're soon going to be getting into Weird-mageddon. Okay. Which, oh, gonna be fantastic. But I do know for a fact, okay, so far Blendon's game has to be one of my favorites. So wholesome, man. So wholesome. I love Seuss. Seuss is my favorite character. Okay, out of the whole... Stan Pines, don't get me wrong. He's been taking a bit of a back burner, okay, up until this point, which is kind of mental. Like, I haven't seen much of his character, but in, like, the latest season, because obviously, once finding that first journal, he's been hard at work. But, my god, Seuss. He's a legend. He's a legend. He's just a legend. I want to meet him. I want to say hi to him. I'm like, Seuss, man, what a legend. You don't have to worry about it, G. Okay, we got you, man. And there we go then. So, the last little dig. We're just gonna walk up. We're just gonna walk up. This is the last of the floss. The last of the flop. The last of the floss and flop. Okay. It's been a good day. It's been a good day. And like I said, what we'll do then is that we'll start work on the whole digging process. We'll start completely yeeting out the floor out of all this. But this will be looking down instead. This will be looking down instead, man. Okay, I'll know where I'm going. I won't have to risk of falling. Okay. We're making it up there, man. We're making it up there. This is like a proper little sequence. Like, you can definitely tell that, like, we're just slowly moving up. Slowly moving up until the end here. Try and grab a few of those that I missed out, though, if I can. I'm not too fussed about if I, like, miss any, like, basalt, but netherrack specifically. And then, in a second... Any second now? There we go. Oh, no, wait a minute, we haven't reached the end now. haven't reached the end yet. It was just like a little... There's nothing we missed out. There we go, we did it. We did it. The whole floor... the whole roof has been flossed. Has been flossed. Let's go. Let's go. That is massive. We don't have to worry about that anymore now. Okay. Now, as much as I would love to go ahead and be able to celebrate all this, we need to go ahead and get back over here, grab ourselves our diamond pickaxes. Okay, and we need to start digging once more. We need to start digging some more. Because the grind, it doesn't stop there, man. It doesn't stop there. We've only touched the surface. Only touched the surface of what we need to do. Okay. So what we'll do is I'll get ourselves over to here. Put away some of these. Put away some of these a little bit like so. And then I do believe... I guess there's a little bit more space. So now the goal is to essentially start the digging. Start the whole process of removing the floor. Removing the floor. So we're going to start from this side, I believe. I think this will probably be the best way to tackle it. Boom, Boom. And we're just gonna kind of go for a bit of a zigzag like this. See, now I'm kind of thinking, so how could we best do this now? Yeah, this is gonna take a few streams. Yeah, it's gonna take a few streams on. Okay, what we'll do then is that could we? How far can we reach this? Yeah, it's gonna have to be a 3. It's gonna have to be a 3. Okay, so from my telecommunications, okay, if we're able to do about 3 about 3. Well, no. If we're able to do the whole roof in about 3 streams, we'll be able to hopefully do the floor in about 3 streams as well. It kind of depends, to be fair. And if I do some gaming tomorrow. I think, to be fair, though, now I kind of look at it. We're probably gonna be here for a little while. We might be kind of working on this project until when we're done with the whole. Oh no, what we're talking about. Until one point, until the Street Trials update drops, which if that would make sense. Would make sense. But it shouldn't take it as long though, I don't believe, because the thing is though, when you're obviously doing the roof. When you're doing like the roof, it's a bit more of a different story. Yeah, I think we've just about got. Oh, for God's sake! The pigman in my way. Just trying to keep an eye on my X level or X coordinate. They're not moving too far out of reach. But once we're because that's the thing now. You can obviously you can already tell how we're doing more, because the thing is though, even when we were obviously blossoming the roof, we were zigzagging. Basically looking upward. So it's mainly now just kind of continuing that same vibe, but just looking in one direction. Just looking in one direction instead. So it'd be kind of interesting to see how much we can do in one stream. But we definitely need to get ourselves like set up though. In the mining department. So if we kind of like set ourselves up like this, there we go. And if we just stand completely still. Okay. And just walk back and forth. Okay, we'll be just fine. Lucky. I'm up all night to get sun. I'm up all night to get sun. I'm up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. But what I'll probably do though is that I think tomorrow I'll try to do a few layers myself. Even if like it's just a handful. Because we're already down, what is it? 9? We're already down 9. 9 blocks. Which that's mental within itself. So with that being the case, because obviously the goal of last stream, for example, or when we were doing the flossing, was that we would do like 100 blocks or 100 blocks per stream. I think we could definitely go ahead and up that up a little bit more. Maybe go for like 150, depending on like how much we can do in about 40 minutes. Oh, hey, come on, man. Well, we've had it with these magma. With these magma in the way, it's probably gonna be a lot less. There we go. Why? No, do what? You can just die. I'm playing Spleef with you. Okay, I'm just gonna play Spleef with you. Just up. Just get out of the way. But at least we're able to actually see though the floor. At least we're actually able to see the floor though. Jesus. I just wanted to see the boy. The boy open up. There we go. sees us. He can't help it. And off a problem. He can't try it. Try to get your attention. Set up your wall. Do do do. Good song. Good song. Now we need to ourselves do all this. Okay. And then this should also mark. This should also mark as well. To be fair, part of me is also thinking that we should get ourselves speed, but I know for a fact that I need that regen and that haste. We can't even deny it. There we go. So to be fair though, in the span of like 10 minutes though, in the span of like a little under 10 minutes, we've already gone like a quite big journey, quite big distance. I don't think this is something that we should be stressing about too much, at the very least. Not something we should be stressing about too much at the very least. Boop boop. And we get ourselves through here. There we go. To be fair though, what's going to be quite fun though to see is what this is all going to look like at the end. Not so much at the end, but what is it going to look like when, like in like a time lapse or in a replay. Because obviously you're just going to see this whole roof open up to this bedrock ceiling. Like it's going to be like a full on like curtain kind of unraveling. To this just pristinely flossed teeth. Okay. Which I don't mind at all. All I said was great. Don't know how you can never complain. I wonder though if there's like any other easier way though of doing this. I don't believe so. Because obviously we'll still have to consider like... We'll still have to kind of somewhat consider that a lot of this here is only coming kind of work. We're only really working with like how much reach we have, and this is pretty much the farthest we can reach. TNT. Yes, you do got a fair point. Yes, you do have a fair point. Yeah, I could use TNT. Okay, I could theoretically use TNT. However though, let me come back at you with another good one. Okay. I want to see that number big. I want to see that my statistics number go bigger. Okay. I don't know how much is that at the moment, but I want it to be bigger. I want that boy to be huge. I want that statistics to be huge. Massive. I want it to be in the millions. Actually, to be fair though, dude, predictions. Okay, what's my netherrack mine gonna be? Understandable. Have a nice day. Because that's the thing though. I'm saying like it has to be by a million by this point. It has to be like maybe a million by this point. Maybe a million by this point. Yeah, see, I don't have anything to work off of. I want to say around about 500,000, but I have no real clue. Exactly, man. Exactly. That's the thing, though, is that we've been doing so much, we've been doing so much, like, different mining as well, like, getting different blocks. That I can only really use... I have no idea. I have not kept track of blocks mined before. Me neither. Normally we're quite worried about like what mobs we've killed or time played. We don't really look at like blocks mined. With all due respect. Okay, so I completely understand. But it only makes it more intriguing, though. It only makes it more intriguing, because the thing is, I would want to say, like, remember, I started this project back in January. Since then, I have not done anything in this game beside dig. I've not done anything else in this game beside digging. So, you have to kind of think, like, is it by chance past 1 million by this point? Is it by chance past 1 million? Because I remember, like, mining for 100k sand. I remember mining for 100k sand when I was doing a sand drop a long time ago in an older in an old Skiji server. But how big is the space again? The space is 256 by 256 by 128, because obviously we've got things like because obviously it's like 128 blocks from the center, either side, and obviously 128 in terms of the height. So that's like the whole area. I don't know how much I would mine up to this point though, because obviously we've mined down to about Y32. So you could even knock off maybe 32 layers from the horizontal. Well, not from the horizontal, from the vertical. My bad. So it'd be more like, instead of like 128, maybe it would probably be more like 96. But... oh, my guess is massively off. Oh god. Oh god, what is it saying? What is it predicting? What's it predicting, man? But no, like, that's the thing though. It's like you also gotta account for things like basalt. You also gotta account for things like basalt, and also air blocks as well. Well, I'm doing some brain math because you have to account for air blocks. Exactly. So we have to do some proper maths here, G. We need to do some proper integration. We need to do some proper integration. Find the area underneath the curve. Okay, let's go. What can I say, man? Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah. Never mind. But the volume is in the 8 million range. The 8 million range. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. So, my estimate of us passing 1 million is probably right. It's probably right. At least. At the very least. Oh my god. 8 million range. Oh, I cannot wait to see what this is going to look like by the end. Cannot wait to see that statistic by the end of all this. Gotta be 3 mil at least. 3 mil at least. Now, know that, shout it out. That's the thing though, man. Is that when you've been digging for as long as I have, man, 6 months straight, I'd expect that statistic to be massive. Okay. To be absolutely massive. Also, can I eat out some of these blocks as well? And one thing I'm actually quite proud of as well is that up until this point, we haven't done technically much digging, aside from like maybe doing some of the nether highways. Aside from maybe doing some of the nether highways, like we haven't, like, whatever comes out of this now is going to be purely from this project. It's going to be quite specific to this project. Because the things of Blackstone, for example, Blackstone, I got a bit of a feeling will be quite hindered from when we were mining out that huge basalt delta. Not basalt delta. Bastion, there we go. So we can't really look to that much for a decent estimate. See now, basalt. Basalt and netherrack will probably be quite high though, because obviously, we not really hindered that much though. Because obviously you normally just mine netherrack just to kind of like get around the place. So you probably have like maybe a few thousand at best. And basalt, when are you really in the basalt deltas mining stuff? Okay. When are you really in the basalt deltas mining stuff, man? Okay. We don't like it then. None of us like it then. It's scary. That's why I want to mine it out. That's why I want to get rid of it all. But I guess the thing though is we'll probably be having to look at though times used though with our diamond pickaxe, like, or with like a diamond pickaxe, and we'll probably see then what we've been able to do, because at the start of this project we've only been working from shulkers with the diamond pickaxes. So it's really like so we could even get a better estimate if we just specifically look at the statistic from our diamond pickaxes at least. Which, to be fair, that sounds more reasonable. That sounds more reasonable. Oh, good song. Good song. But I don't know though. I don't know. Like I said, I'm happy though that what we did do though was that we didn't like spoil it, at least, at the very least. So I feel like this whole thing would have been a little less cool if we just were keeping a track of it the whole way through. I like the fact that like there's a little bit of mystery to, oh my god, what has Flop actually mined out? What has Flop actually mined out? And there we go. But as well, talking about things that we've mined out though, we're now at the 50 block mark, which will essentially mean that in about 20-ish minutes, we can do about 50 blocks. So yeah, I think we can definitely do this in a stream. We can definitely do this in a stream. I will have to probably like commit like maybe like 20-ish minutes or tomorrow possibly to a bit of a dig. Like maybe in the morning, just to make sure that we can be able to jump on later on then to finish it off together. But I don't know, man. This would be fantasticals. This would be fantasticals. Oh wait a minute. Of course, by here we accidentally put in some basalt instead of normal netherrack to kind of fill up this hole, so it's not instant mineable. Can we like just get rid of that, please? Thank you. It's not instant mineable, man. God damn you. God damn you and your shenanigans. Whatever will we do? Whatever will we do? I can feel. And there we go. Can't eat ourselves down here though. Eat all this down here. We don't want you. We don't want you or your snacks. Kaboosh. Kaboosh. There we go. Okay. But if we can try to get to about 100 blocks though, at the very least, and that could be fair though, even if we get to about 100 blocks, maybe like a little bit over 100 blocks, that would be the equivalent of that'd be the equivalent of like maybe an hour stream at best. So again, the next thing after this is just going to be going ahead and mining out deserts. We need some sand, man. We need some sand. We need plentiful of it. So much of it. There we go. Okay, eat ourselves through here. And also, what we'll probably do as well, I'm gonna get myself this fan on. It's getting a little bit on the stuffy side. There we go. Get some more of that. Oh, hey, come on. Let's get you out of the way. Let's get you out of the way then. We don't want to deal with you. TNT for sand. you're gonna think about. I'm just saying, man. Okay, I'd have to be every time. Okay, I get TNT. Okay, every time I'm like, how much TNT? Okay, gets what like one TNT gets a bunch of sand. Some of that will have to go back into more TNT. Okay, I ain't doing that. Okay, I ain't doing that. That sounds painful. Now, if they blow stuff up, no, I don't like blowing stuff up. Blowing stuff up, it's too much. Too much for my little brain to blow up. Sand gets more sand. It's the truth. No. No, it's just Flop gets more. Gets more birds. Okay. Flop gets more birds. The math doesn't lie. Yeah, it doesn't lie. No, obviously you need like, what was it? At least 5 sand to break even per TNT. Okay. But I'm just saying though. Okay, you got to think about the statistics. Okay. Now TNT, it doesn't. What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? What is one TNT ignition gonna do? Okay. Oh, it's gonna go ahead and. You're gonna see in your statistics. Oh, you've ignited 1 TNT. Oh, cool. That's fine. That's understandable. Yeah. Doesn't show anything. Okay. But however though. The sand. Yeah, but my TNT crafted stat is gonna be massive. But that's the only thing that's gonna be massive, man, okay? You can't be a one-trick pony. If that's the only thing being massive, okay. if that's the only thing that's massive, then you're a little bit lopsided, man. Okay, I'm just saying. you gotta be the full package. You've got to be the full package. Oh, the jokes that can come out of this. Okay. Are very good. Are very funny. Okay. Look, man, all I'm saying. Whoa, you're getting presumptuous. You're getting presumptuous. Look, man, I'm just saying, okay? I'm only speaking the truth, man. I'm only speaking the truth. You know that. Okay. If people only see your TNT crafted, okay, and only see that being big, okay, what are they gonna think about what about your sand mined? Okay, or what about your gravel obtained? I'm American, I must blow it up, it's in my nature. True, to be fair though. Well, that's the thing though, I am technically supposed to be a farmer. Being in the United Kingdom, man, like literally, I was watching a video last night about corn farming. Okay, fascinating stuff, man. Absolutely fascinating stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much in my blood to be a farmer. Okay. As it's your nature to go ahead and blow stuff up, it's my nature to go ahead and just farm. And to be fair though, I will take that. I will take that. Get some sheep. Get plentiful sheep. Maybe get ourselves a few. To do some corn farming. Maybe do a few wheat farming. Okay, get all that bread. Oh my god. Now to be fair though, actually, no, it was actually kind of interesting though, to be fair though. A few pistons and end rods. Oh no. No. Look, no, hey. You can't be doing that to Stacy, man. Not Stacy. Okay, Stacy's a beautiful gal. Okay. She will be respected. Okay, she will be respected. Okay. The meme's still going. The meme's still going 3 years in. Stacy the sheep. Let's go. But to be fair though, actually, no cap. Okay, I was watching a corn video last night about corn farming. And again, it just puts a spotlight massively on how hard. What? That's a magma. Puts a huge spotlight, okay, on how hard farmers have it. Okay. They are. There's a huge process involved. Well, pardon me. in getting corn from the farmland to the ships and across the world. But like, farmers are fighting against everything, man. Farmers still have it hard. I would like to be a farmer in the current day, no, massively. The thing is, though, is that I don't know if you've watched it or not. It's on Amazon Prime. It's a thing called Clarkson's Farm. It's a really nice way of getting yourself into. It's a really nice way if you haven't watched any like farming content. By the guy that made Top Gear. Okay, to get yourself into seeing what the daily struggles are, but also in a very funny way. Okay, Jeremy Clarkson's amazing. But yeah, there we go. I've not watched it, but I'll check it out. Sounds interesting. It is. Jeremy Clarkson's amazing in it. But like, it's mainly that obviously you get things like weather. You get things like weather, man. That is just disgusting. You can never know what the weather's gonna do. You never know how that's gonna affect your crop. You never know how that's gonna affect your field. You can have 1 year like in 2022 where it was just absolutely drenching throughout the whole summer. There was never a single spot of daylight, so everything that you were farming up until that point just became soggy, and you've lost literal hundreds of thousands worth of yield. But then as well, you have things like market, like the market for these different crops as well. So it's like you can't even just sell at a consistent rate either. Like, people would go ahead and store things like corn to sell at a later date, or grain, because the fact that like at the moment it like the market is just so dry of it. It's really, really fascinating. Okay, can we like this not though? Can I just not though? There we go, thank you. Thank you very much. But, and also, that's not even considering things like paying the rent on the actual farm itself, the council, okay, and you have to abide by their rules, which a lot of the time suck major donkey dick. Okay. Like, they'll go ahead and make up some strange rules, man, about how like you can't have this specific you can't have this specific thing in this specific field unless like you gotta have like a specific condition to build on this land, because it didn't work because it's not environmentally friendly. But then you look across the street and you see a Walmart or a bloody full-on Tesco just getting built. Oh my god. I'm becoming a boomer. I think I'm becoming a boomer, guys. I don't know. I see. I try to stick to my gaming side, man. I try to stick to my gaming side, to kind of bring myself back. But my god, do I get into some boomer moments? I get into some boomer moments. Oh, it's fantastic. I'm treading the line, man. I'm treading the line. All roads lead to boomer territory eventually. Exactly, man. I've just chosen to accept it early. I've chosen to accept it early, man. Okay, get in on the finances and the adulting early, so that you can so that you can basically just start. You can basically just then, okay, be ready to game. Okay. Do all the hard work now. Do all the hard work now. Okay, trying to navigate this field, so that later on you can just game more. But to wait until you're my age, oh god. Oh no. Then I'd be truly a boomer. I'd be truly. That's the thing though, is that like obviously that's actually kind of strange because obviously I'm in Generation L. I'm in Generation Z. I'm in Generation Z, man. Okay, which is already. I'm a Gen Z, which is weird. Okay, way to think. But the next generation, well, for me now, is Generation Alpha. So you're saying to me that millennials, Gen Z, are going to become millennials soon. And then millennials are going to become Gen X's. Oh. 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 That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. And then and then the Gen Alphas are going to be like the next generation after that. Whilst us Gen Zers are going to be like Gen X's. And millennials are just not going to be there. People are going to stop talking about millennials, and I'll be like, what the heck? What the heck, man? Like I was a part of it. I was part of you. I was part of your lineage. Okay, I'm not that old yet. I'm not that old yet, man. Okay, I'm still part of your lineage. God damn you. I'm still here, you know. I'm still here, you know. Please don't forget me. Nah, man. Okay, don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna forget you, G. I'm not gonna forget you. I might forget about the generation, but I'll not forget you. Okay. We got this, man. We got this. We're all gonna grow old together. We're all gonna grow old together in like, in some capacity. In some capacity. Lol, that's fair. Like, there's different points in our lives. Imagine that. Yeah, this is that. What we need to do, we need to go for a Futurama approach. We need to go for a Futurama approach, okay, and then in the turn of the century, okay, like, and just put ourselves into a cryo chamber, okay, for 1,000 years. This accidentally whilst delivering pizza, okay, and then bish bash bosh, okay. Then we can be a true. Okay, millennial in a new millennia. Okay, imagine that. I can be a Gen X in a new Gen X. Okay, now that is what you call a poggin. Now that's what you call a poggin. Also, we are making a lot more progress on this. Now that we're kind of mining on the other side now. This is much more better. Much more better approach to mining. To be fair, that is actually another series that I really want to get into, is Futurama. I did actually try to get into it like for a few episodes, but I guess it was just how I was watching it wasn't really sustainable. Wasn't like entirely sustainable. Like I was watching like really sporadically and only in the evenings. So it might just be something I just replace my normal YouTube habits with. And then maybe I'll be able to actually start getting through it. Maybe then I'll be able to start getting through it. Futurama is the best adult cartoon. Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna come back at you with another one. Okay, I haven't watched personally much of it, but okay, I want to make sure that you get the whole scope. Okay, South Park. South Park is. Would you say that that's on par, possibly? Okay. Because that's the only one that, because that's still running. That's still running as well. To be fair, that's another one I really want to get into as well, South Park. I know Futurama, South Park, some of the early Simpsons, yeah, I know. There we go. South Park has its ups and downs. I like it, but the most recent episode was weak as hell. Okay, now, it's funny because the thing is, though, I was actually watching a video about it last night. Now, that's why I mention it. It's because I watched, I think it was like this whole I think it was like the whole, like, Lizzo episode, where they were kind of going on about, like, belly tops. And how, yeah, I was in figure and stuff, yeah. There we go then, there we go. Because the guy that I was watching it from really liked that episode. Actually. So it's interesting to get another point of view on it. It's quite interesting getting the point of view. Like I said, I've never really watched much media that kind of comments on what's happening like in present day. That's like, I don't know what that would be officially called. I can't remember. But obviously, like, I don't know, when obviously World of Warcraft was a thing. You have that whole South Park episode where, like, even 2 years down the line, when it was commented on that was pretty popular. But I thought it was dumb and pointless. It barely even made me laugh. And I'm not a pearl clutching type, really. That's interesting. That's interesting. I guess that's the thing though. Is like, it all depends on your type of humor as well. It all depends on your type of humor, and that's another thing as well. Is that when you consider about a show as well, that kind of comments on a lot of these like present day issues and tries to stay relevant. Some of them just aren't funny. Some of them just aren't really entertaining to watch. It's all about the shows that can consistently bring you that vibe, that good vibe, which I think kind of I think probably is when Futurama kind of hits the nail on the head there, because obviously it's just consistently funny, from what I've seen anyway. I know that the first few episodes were a bit all over the place. I haven't really got to the best part yet, because I know that there was a lot of Fox shenanigans going on in the first season. That kind of made the show all over the place, but I do know that it is a worthwhile watch. But I just didn't say anything about it. I just didn't say anything about anything. It was fat. Yeah, it just didn't say anything about it. Yeah, fat acceptance, funny. Fat acceptance, oh funny, funny, haha. We gotta go ahead now and inject ourselves with this stuff for weight loss. And bring our belly tops. Okay. Oh, interesting. Very funny. Very funny. The town woman showing off all their abs, all at the same time though made me laugh though. Hey, that's the thing though, man. That's the thing though. You can't help but just doing the some of the like the absurdity of it is funny though. Honestly, I don't know if it's me or not, but I haven't watched many shows lately that have made me chuckle. Like, I haven't had a good chuckle to a show in a very long time. Do you have any good suggestions? I need something so depressing. I haven't like gone ahead and watched a movie or watched a show that made me go into a hearty laugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to get on to Futurama. Futurama's a good one for that. Okay. Maybe to be fair though, maybe that's something I even kind of get into then after we're done with Gravity Falls. So I know that you can easily get onto it with Disney Plus, but I've been watching Hunter x Hunter. Oh, which isn't funny, but it has moments that make me laugh. To be fair though, when it comes to anime, Hunter x Hunter has been on there for quite a while. I remember us talking about it, to be fair. That the show's creator is kind of on a bit of a hiatus at the moment, which is quite funny as well, which is quite amusing. But to be fair though, like, I don't know, with anime at the moment, oh god, I'm getting a bit tired. With anime at the moment, I guess I've been completely off it. I haven't felt as inclined. Which, to be fair, that probably is just stemmed from the fact that I've been trying to watch Marvel and Star Wars. Up until this point. But to be fair, though, I think that's the thing, though. I'm getting back into the whole animation scene, though, anyway, with Clone Wars. So it might be I think Clone Wars will probably be my kind of like re-entry into the whole animation style type beat. And also Bad Bunch, or the Bad Batch. Ooh, some Bad Batch. Okay, Clone Wars. Oh, good shows, good shows. There we go. It's wholesome. It's got action. It's got heart. I like it a lot. It's got everything you need. It's got everything you need. It's also the kind of show that makes that makes even the villains interesting to watch. See now that's when you know you've hit a gold mine. When you're able to actually watch the villains, and you want to learn more about them. You want to know more about the villains as well as the actual cast of protagonists. Oh, what a pog. What a pog. And there we go, Castle through here. Especially when it comes to anime though as well, because anime a lot of the time is a bit weak in that department. There's a bit weak in that department, man. A lot of the villains are quite one-dimensional. So actually having something to kind of dig your teeth into is quite fun. Quite nice. But no, though, what we'll do though is we'll quickly go ahead though. Yeet this out. Okay, so it seems that then it's taken us for us to do about 45 minutes worth of digging. About 45 minutes worth of digging, we were able to do like almost an entire half. See now, a part of me is thinking what we could do here is work our way up a few more layers. So that maybe next stream we'll just chuck on. We'll probably go for like, so we can just like commit the whole stream then to digging. See, that's something I would like to do. Then it wouldn't take too long. So much potential. So much potential. So much potential, so little time. But it's nice though to kind of see that this whole like thing will kind of open up though for us. We'll have to do like a little bit of a Twitter shot though at the end. Definitely have to do a bit of a Twitter shot though at the end. Once we're done with all this. When we're looking up at the ceiling. Look at all that lovely bedrock. All that bedrock on show. Ah, it'll be fantastic. Ah, it'll be fantastic, man. And there we go. Eat ourselves down here as well, though. And also, to be fair, though, another thing as well. We're also on day 1840. Now, so 16 more days now from... Well, actually, no, 10 more days from the halfway mark. Again, man, we're going to be hitting 2,000 days soon as well. If we keep this streak up. If we don't die anytime soon. We're also going to be kind of hitting day 2,000. Now, what the hell do we do for day 2,000? Okay. I'm a little bit kerfuffled there, man. That's one thing I'm a little bit kerfuffled on. We could try to fight the warden again. I guess. Nah. Screw that. I'm thinking what we'll do is that we'll just celebrate. We'll celebrate by having a vodka. Okay. We'll have a vodka on stream. We can see Flop drink. Imagine that. If we divide the days by 365, you've spent 5 years playing in this world. So basically, I'm Filter. That's what you're saying. Yeah. So what you're saying is I can now say that if I die in my hardcore world, I've died in a 5-year hardcore world. Ha 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 ha. Also, welcome back. Hopefully your ads were not about going to the US Army or something. But no though. No, that's the thing is that I can full on sell it now, as if I've survived 5 years, 5 years in the Not so 5 years, but I've survived 5 years in a hardcore world and get filled of recognition. U.S. Marines. That's honestly bare buns. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, but they've caught you by the balls. They've caught you by the balls. They want you to join, man. Hey, I'm just saying. You could become the next Captain America. Okay. You can go and start fighting Hydra with a shield. Okay. I don't know how that's gonna work though against a gun, but yeah. Unless you have some full on ballistic type material. I've been seeing this stuff for over 15 years. It's just another Monday. Truly, it's just another Monday. Okay. Another Garfield Monday. Okay, another Garfield Monday. What can I say? What can I say except you're welcome. Really fair though, actually, that's kind of interesting though, because I've never really seen much in terms of ads for like Army and Marines. Like I've always seen like ads for like Raid Shadow Legends and such. And I've also seen like 1 or 2 ads for the British military. But I guess that's the thing though, like there's a completely different I guess when it comes to the military in general, it's a bit more different over here. I guess like it's so specialized, and it's not as promoted through traditional means. It's not like as promoted through traditional means as you'd think. But like because everything's more like just ground force SAS type deal. So we don't really have like much of the army. Well, to be fair, you do have a lot of the army, much of the army, but yeah, definitely not doing that. They advertise the military like a new COD over here. Xbox controllers on screen controlling the drone and everything. Wait, really? Yeah, man, we definitely don't have that. We definitely don't have that. The very most we'll get is like some cool stock images of some military guys coming out of the swamps. Okay. Holding guns. Okay, really sneakily. Like it's a video game. That's about it. That's actually about it. Which is interesting though, to be fair. And to be fair, talking about that type of military though. Yeah, new Call of Duty. New Call of Duty's out as well. Call of Duty 6. So what can I have it? Gotta have the sneaky men. Gotta have the sneaky men with the camo. Gotta have the sneaky men with the camo. Okay. They're all sneaky like. They're all sneaky. To be fair, but yeah, COD 6 has also been announced as well, on top of the whole new Doom. Which to be fair, that was actually one thing I wanted to talk about as well. It doesn't look too bad. It's just, the thing is though, that whenever you go ahead, okay, when you go ahead and like see this new Call of Duty is getting released, I always just kind of think it's like a Call of Duty 3 or like a Black Ops 3 clone or like Modern Warfare. Like, it's just all very samey, all very samey. But I saw a bit of the movement showcase. Ooh, I have it. Is it good? Is it by chance a bit spicy? There we go. Get ourselves through here. So what I'm thinking is that we may even try to get down into the middle before ending today's stream off. How far away from the middle? Oh yeah, we'll go. What we'll do is that we'll end today's stream off trying to get down to the middle, or maybe like a little bit more, if I can. Because then we'll get ourselves like properly sorted then for Sunday again. I'm sure some streamers are making a pog basis about it. Yeah, to be fair, I have seen a lot of people. Um, I have seen a lot of people. Like kind of not seen it, but I've seen like one or two people praise it on Twitter for like the 2 seconds I was on there. But that's literally all I've seen from it. So it would be a completely new experience for me if I was gonna go ahead and try it. But you can sprint in a 360 direction. It's like what any game can do. Ah, fantastic. Ah, fantastic. They finally caught up. The prone looks look around looks smooth. Oh, see that's the thing though, man. Is it? Look, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Okay. When I go ahead and look at a game, obviously, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Gameplay is a very important part of the experience for me. A very important very important part of the experience for me, because obviously if you don't like if you don't like how it plays, then it's then it's kind of poo. But yeah, like you said about there, yeah, how does it play? What does it actually do to change the formula? Like, is this gonna be like a different COD? Is it actually gonna be like interesting in any sort of capacity? Or are we just gonna have a bit of a clone of all the other ones? With the same kind of story, same kind of narrative, same zombies, same multiplayer. Because if I'm going to have all that, I might as well just go ahead and play Black Ops 1. I might as well just go ahead and play Black Ops 1. Because that's basically what I'm going to be getting. Unlike the original Modern Warfare and such. Because that's basically what I'm getting with the... with getting, like, Black Ops 6. I don't care if I can't jump or jump 300 feet. What does the game play like? Exactly, man, exactly. I just need a bit more than just what the person can do. Because again, like in what, to be fair, we were talking about it earlier with Dark Souls. I didn't even realize Dark Souls had ninja moves that you could do. But I still had a very fun time playing because how it played was fantastically. The story was there, didn't understand it, but like it played fantastically, even when I was fat rolling the whole way. But if I'm just getting shown off these very specific gameplay features that a casual player will never really care much for, aside from being quality of life, then you're like, I guess it's cool. I guess it's cool. It's there. It exists. It exists in some capacity. And also, as well, what it does seem like is that to be fair, what I might even do, I might even try to pull today's stream. Because so now, we're actually halfway. We're actually halfway into digging this whole area. I'm probably not going to do any in-between stream digs then, if that's the case. Because things are, last week I did do a bit of digging to try and make up some time. Because obviously I knew that it was going to be a bit of a spicy... I was going to be a bit late coming to stream. But even coming to... also, yeah, nothing I have to mention as well. Tomorrow, there's going to be a very, very high likelihood that I'm going to be coming late to stream. If at all, depending on how late it is, I wouldn't want to do any too late streams. It kind of depends on how the gods are with us. But if we can get a good chunk of this out of the way today, what we can do then is that tomorrow we can just spend like 45 minutes at best, 45 minutes, an hour, just kind of finishing up this area. Pardon me. So then we can basically get straight to the whole digging part, to the best digging part. Because what can I say, man? What can I say? That's what you need. That's what you need after a good old day. Be able to finish off something else. Because then on two separate occasions we were able to get some major gaming in. Which is fantasticals. But there we go. Let's get through all this. Oh, this is going to be so cool, man. This is so cool. Oh, my back though. Yeah, I'm thinking what we'll do is I will do like another 10 more minutes, I'm thinking of this. And then we'll probably leave it off there. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. But to be fair though, either way, today's stream has been very productive. Very, very productive. Not without a shadow of a doubt. So it's going to set us up really nicely for the week. So that we can basically hype ourselves up for when the Chucky Charles update drops. And keep an eye out for any new game releases and such. Because you can't go wrong with a few game releases, man. Can't go wrong with a few game releases. Go away. Go away. You all stink. You all stink. I'm pretty hyped up for the Monster Wilds. Ooh. Oh wait, is actually, to be fair though, isn't there like a new Monster Hunter actually getting announced as well? Yeah, I think that might have been something else I was kind of hyped in the Xbox showcase. To be fair though, honestly, I don't know, man, but like, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. That's kind of sick. I didn't realize that was also hyped up as well in the showcase. That's the thing, though. I guess that's the thing. I wasn't able to kind of look too much, but I love those games. They are great. See, again, I keep on looking at them. I look at them and I'm like, I really want to play you, but then I'm also like a bit reluctant. It's coming to PC on release. Oh, so you're gonna be getting it as soon. So you're gonna be getting it as soon as it drops. Oh, what a great day. What a great time then, if that's the case. Oh, AG, that's cool. AG, that's cool, man. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for that. See, we still need God of War Ragnarok. We need God of War Ragnarok, man. On PC. I'm still waiting for it. I'm still waiting for it. See, wait a minute. Isn't Monster Hunter owned by Sony? If I can remember correctly. Also get through all this. You can play it. It's a great four-player co-op. You can play it in single player, but you'd want a crew typically. Oh no, that's fine. That's cool. That's the thing though. Like, that's the type of that's the type of game that it is. But a Monster Hunter is Capcom. Capcom, the makers behind Resident Evil. Hey, okay. I see what you're putting down. I see what you're putting down, man. Okay, now that's kind of spicy. Now that's kind of spicy. They do cross-reference stuff all the time. Of course they would. I can only imagine what it would... See, that's what I like about games, though, is that when they're able to cross-reference. That's probably one of my favourite parts, to be fair, about any sort of game and franchise, is if they just constantly cross-reference everything all the time between their other games. It's just fun. It's just a fun experience. So get rid of all this, please. Get rid of all this, please. You'll see that there's nothing for me. Let's go. I saw someone's cat companion dressed as Sonic the Hedgehog. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh no! Oh no! Actually, to be fair though, yeah, again, Sonic. Sonic, my god, that's another Sega in general. They are a really interesting company. Sega, I don't know how to feel about them. Like, I always feel like on top of the fact that like it's like I don't know, they have like some absolute bangers, but like they're such a mysterious company in my eyes. Because that's all you know them for is just Sonic. And maybe like some of the other and like maybe like Mario possibly, or something for like the Wii. Sonic is the franchise that should not exist, but it keeps going for some reason. See, and that's I think, to be fair though, when it first originally came out, it was really good. Like it was definitely the kind of Mario and Sonic duo that you always think about. Because obviously it was like when it was like, and to be fair, though, I wouldn't mind actually playing some of the older games. Those are quite cool, very retro-y. But like nowadays though, like nowadays, I don't know. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Oh, that's a meme. That's a meme. That's a meme template if I haven't seen one. They go ahead and put their things on Steam. Imagine. Imagine. You can go ahead and get the Sega collection for the PS3. They went hard back in the day. They went hard. Wait, is that actually one of their slogans? Sega does what Nintendo don't. They suck. We don't. Buy our game. They actually used that. They actually used that. My god, I need to get myself now. See, now what I need to do, I need to look up a video from the Company Man. Okay, good YouTube channel about like basically just covering the rise and falls of different companies. And I need to see if he has one on Sega, because that would be an interesting little deep dive. That would be a hella interesting deep dive. But Jesus Christ, man, that's amazing. That is fantastic. I think that also just shows balls. Okay, because Nintendo is a beast to try and tackle. Like they will literally come after you if you just breathed in their general direction. Just come ahead and sue you. So to go ahead and throw out some slurs like that, man, you're wanting to fight. You're wanting to fight. There's probably a good Sega video out there. Oh, not that Shabba. Not that Shabba. I just have to go. I just have to obviously look. Which, to be fair though, I actually was before the stream today, kind of like was having dinner, able to kind of like consume a bit more, consume some more content about ROMs and such. Which is actually quite interesting as well, because obviously like you have things like Vim's Layer. And how they are kind of like still up and running, but how essentially Nintendo has just completely shut down so many of these ROM websites, completely making them inactive because of the fact that they're obviously distributing their stuff illegally. Which, don't get me wrong, I understand they're completely in their own right to do that, but it definitely shows how much of a grasp they have on the system, because a lot of game companies don't even bother with like going for like little websites that just kind of go and illegally redistribute their games. Honestly, man, the whole gaming culture, man, gaming culture and gaming franchise, and just these whole companies, they're such a fascinating. It's so fascinating. So fascinating. You get to just really get into a deep dive about everything they're into and such. And there we go. Also, what we'll do is that we'll probably make this now we'll probably make this now our final little bit here. We'll probably do one more up and down, and then that's it. We'll leave it for today then. So let's go ahead then, and let's see about a good song we can start leaving today's stream on. We're gonna go for some mystery. Okay. No, we'll go for some golden brown. Go for some golden brown, G. And then creator. Ah, my. Amazing. Okay, amazing. But other, yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking though, tomorrow we'll be able to definitely finish this off. I don't think I'm going to be needing to do any more digging. Like, honestly, to be fair, we could have really done this all in one stream. But obviously we were flossing a lot of the roof before. We're flossing a lot of the roof, man. Before we were actually kind of committing to this. So that's fine though. That's fine. And then there we go. Get ourselves done here. Almost there. Let's do this. With golden brown. But we should be able to get this done though, like maybe about half an hour. Maybe about 40 minutes, 50 minutes, half an hour, around that time. Because what was it, for example, right now, we're on 1250. So there's about like 150 blocks, I'd say, from the end. There we go. See, yeah, part of me though is kind of wanting to go ahead and use out the rest of this pickaxe though. Oh, I really want to kind of use out the rest of this pickaxe though. It's so low on durability. It's so low on durability, man. It's so low on durability. Wait a minute, I'm gonna have to go ahead and just take it out. Sorry, wait a minute. Sorry, wait a minute. It's so low on durability, I have to do it. Polish! Polish, how's it going, man? How's it pogging? Obviously, coming in with the hydration as well. Okay, do give me a second. Do give us a second. Okay, we're just getting rid of our final pickaxe here. Now we'll go ahead and drown for you. But how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you're having a good Monday. Just about live. Honestly, what a mood. What a mood. But hey, you're alive. That's the main thing. Oh god, it's Monday, right? Already forgot. Well, to be fair though, it is at the end of Monday. Okay, it is at the end of Monday, so we did technically survive. We did technically survive a little bit. But yeah, though. To be fair, it actually came out at a great time because we're about to start ending off by seeing what we've done today's stream. There we go. Round, never flow. Do, boom, brown, never flow. Maybe further, actually, I'm quite surprised that we've been able to do so much. The thing is, I didn't expect we were able to do this much of mining in one stream. Boom, 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 and doom, 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 doom. And what we'll do is that we might as well go ahead and just dig up the rest of this layer then. Dig up the rest of this layer and then we're done. And then we're done. We were so close to finishing up that pickaxe as well. Okay, we had to do it. We had to do it. We had to go ahead and properly finish it off. Alright, come on. We almost got this, man. We almost got this. This is going to be making up for my time tomorrow. This is basically making up for my time tomorrow where I'm not going to be streaming. Okay. For like that hour or something, we're not going to be streaming for, so. And then 3, 2, 1, we're done. Cool deal. So, we pretty much got... Oh my god, that's weird. That's weird, man. That's beautiful, though. Look at that. Look at that. We'll be finishing that off tomorrow. Thank you for the hydration as well. Had a little bit of a slurpy slip. Look at that. That is beautiful, man. That's a beautiful roof if I've ever seen one. We'll be finishing off. We'll finish that off. Tomorrow. We'll finish that off tomorrow. Wheat. And then wheat. Kaboosh. So yes, let's go ahead and put some of these pickaxes away. A little bit like so. And then just grab ourselves the rest of what we need. A little bit like so. That should be plentiful pickaxes for us to mine through. And then we can go ahead and put some of these back over here. And then get ourselves some of this magma. Chuck this by here. Okay. And oh, that's weird, man. We can even see it now. We can even see this whole fortress from up here. We had to go down there last time, but no, we don't even need to now. So no, I guess today we're gonna be leaving today's stream on day 1841. Imagine that. Imagine that. So I guess it's time for us now to yeet out of here. Okay, yeet out of here. So that's it, folks. That's it, folks. Okay, we're back at it. We've pogged. We've absolutely pogged. Okay, and hey, that's a good time to be alive. That's a good time to be alive. Okay, so no, let's have a little look. Let's see who's online. I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and raid the lead hound. We're gonna go ahead and raid the hound. Yeah, I wonder if we can actually raid. I don't think we can. No, yeah, thought so. We can't do him. We cannot do him. That said. Well, to be fair, then I'll go ahead and introduce you guys then to a legend. Oh, to be fair, I don't think I've actually been able to. Ooh, who could we go? Could we either go for Blundin or Sizzle Saw? Sizzle Saw. See. I haven't raided him in a little while, but Blundin is also an absolute mad lad as well. I definitely recommend him as a channel. What we'll do is that we're gonna go ahead and raid. We're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves to Blundin, I believe, because we haven't seen him in a little while. Okay, and he's got an amazing mustache. Okay, he's got an amazing mustache. I have to be honest. His mustache is just magnifique. Magnifique. But no though. Legends, I just wanted to say thank you for today's stream. Like I said, tomorrow it's going to be a bit of a strange one for me. So I'll probably be coming on later. That's why I want to do as much as I can today. Because I'm not entirely sure what is gonna happen. But I'd much rather be sure that we're gonna be finishing off than basically stopping halfway through and then realizing, oh god, we're not done yet. But no, yes, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and leave it off here. Okay, thank you guys for today's stream. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back on in due time. Okay, but just take it easy, be safe, and I'll see you all soon. Yeet.